And we're here with Dan Stinnon. Dan's done a lot of cars. You have your own little paint shop, and you've been hot rodding and doing mods and all kinds of things.
Yes.
And
yeah.
this looks, is this your latest or last production?
This is the latest one we've done, yes.
So tell us what you got here.
Well, this is a 1967 Ford Ranchero. So the guys call it like the half car, half truck type of thing. But this is
They
a
were
Ranchero.
very popular.
Yeah.
Very popular.
I actually drove one exactly like this year and everything. My in grade 9, grade 10. So
Oh, really?
that's kind of why I wanted
Grade
to
9, did you have a license?
I did, yeah. So
Here in Regina, you
yeah.
have a license? Oh, cool.
So that's why I wanted to get this one, and I found this one in Huntington Beach, California.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I had
It's
it
a California car.
Yeah, I had it shipped up to Williston and drove it back from there.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, and
So what did the guy do? Just drop it off on the trailer there?
yeah, I met the guy with a car hauler.
Yeah, yeah.
And we pulled it off and started up, and
There it
I
was.
drove it back. Yeah.
So when you crossed the border, like, what did you have for papers?
Well, I had all the paperwork from the original seller, and we were, everything was in order. I stopped on the way down, told him I'll be back in about 2 hours with this car, and yeah, everything was good. I just had to pay the duty on it, and it was good to go. Yeah.
Gee, that's good. So how long ago was that you did that?
At about 5 years, I guess.
5 years
now.
ago.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you find the car?
eBay, I'm sure, is what it was. Yeah.
Oh, really? Did you think it was an eBay car?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
it was on
wow.
there, and
I've always a little bit nervous about buying
Yeah.
something on eBay.
Yeah.
Car. Do you get to talk to the guy at all?
I did. Yeah, I got the guy's phone number, and I phoned down and talked to him, and he had every bill and every receipt for everything that's been done since the car's been new. And we were very lucky when we strip the car. Like when we do the cars, they're stripped right to the bare metal. Yeah, tear it right apart. This car had never been in an accident. Never been in an accident. There was one little door ding on it, type of thing. All the body and fenders and rad support, everything's all matching numbers. So it's
matching numbers.
Yeah, oh yeah, everything.
So what did you do with the original block?
Well, I redid the 289 originally, and I just wasn't happy with the power in it.
The performance.
Yeah. So I had a ZSR engines down in Chicago. Build this 351 Windsor, stroked out to 408. So
an American building a Windsor car, a Windsor motor.
Yeah, exactly. So and I put full fuel injected on it. So everything's run on the tablet. I can adjust the timing and the mixtures and everything on the little tablet.
Yeah.
So
no more fooling around with jets.
Starts
and things.
all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's an awesome system. It really is.
What do you got in there for? What did you say? What size was the engine? 3.
This is a 408 stroker.
408.
Yeah.
408.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think you're putting up for horsepower then?
Well, the guy figured it would be about 450-ish to 5, somewhere in there.
That's a lot of horsepower.
That's a lot of horsepower. Yeah.
Especially with no back weight.
Yeah. So I went to posi traction rear end and stuff. But it's pretty light in the backside. So I got little wider tires on to help hold it down. But yeah, it's been a really nice
beautiful car. Let's come around the side here and look at the interior here, what you've done. So I always like to ask people, what color is it? What is the color?
Well, this isn't an original color.
No.
This is actually a Volkswagen color.
Okay, no, that's fine. What is it called?
I can't remember the exact name of the color.
Yeah.
But we just drove around car lots. And
so what do you think what would you call it? Sort of a candy apple red kind of thing?
It's a red type of, for sure. But what we do is, and all the other cars that we've done too, is we just drive around the car lots. Because you can look at a little paint chip and it doesn't mean much to, but you see it on a car. And it's just, wow, that's the color I want right there.
So where did you find this color? What was it?
It was on a lot here in Regina. Yeah, It was on a Volkswagen.
It was on a Volkswagen?
Yeah, it was on a Volkswagen car, drove by...
so what did you do? Just go back to the dealer and say, I want to get the serial number?
Yeah, I knew the sales manager there, so I talked to Grant there, and I said, hey, what's the color of that car? What's the paint code on that? So he said, no problem, here it is.
So what have you done for wheels here? I'm looking at your wheels. They're not just everyday wheels.
Yeah, they're American Standard wheels, and Willwood disc brakes all the way around. I mean, with this new motor, it goes good, but we want to be able to stop good too.
Yeah,
so we went full discs all the way around, and worked out really good. It's an easy switch over. It's just everything just bolts right on.
And so you had the bench seat upholstery, but that console that's in there, is that sort of?
That's just a little thing, so I have a place to put my drink and my.
Yeah, that's not. That's not factory or whatever it was.
No, just to throw my phone and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
You kind of updated that. Looks like the original, close to the original kind of carpet they would have in it.
It was. It's an original carpet of the red. Yeah.
So Ford red. Yeah.
And the radios, some modern radio in an old radio
Carriage.
case. Yeah. So it's Bluetooth to my phone, so it's hands-free to my phone.
Well, it looks like a knob radio.
Exactly. Yeah. But
where did you get that?
There's a guy in Vancouver that builds them.
Okay.
And he takes your old radio, the core, and then he puts new modern guts in it, kind of thing.
Really?
And it took a lot of hours to get all those lines nice and straight and everything.
What do you mean by that?
Well, they were used as a truck, of course. So
they were
rocks
banged
and
up.
stuff.
You played with all that?
Oh yeah, all these little ribs and that we
you're
beat
kidding.
up and everything, and then did body work on them and filled them and everything, and then we put Line-X on it just to protect it and everything after. Yeah.
Well, you were fussy.
Yeah. I usually are. And
Yeah.
stainless steel screws on everything, and and polished them all up.
Oh, look at that here.
Yeah.
Let's see you drop the back trunk here. Let's see how this works. So you haven't hauled any construction material or anything?
No, not at all.
It's not going to see that at all, huh?
So
No 2x4s or posts or
not
anything
anymore.
like that.
Days of hauling stuff.
Maybe a case of beer, but maybe not even that.
It's behind the seat then. Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful truck. Thank you very much for showing. And you've got many other vehicles you've worked on. What are some of the vehicles that you've done?
Well, my first car I did was years ago, 1927 Model T Coupe.
Okay.
And that one still runs too, and it's the original, everything in there. Then I have a 64.5 Mustang, just like the one you just saw there. And then I have a 40 Ford Coupe, not quite done yet.
Yes,
Yeah.
you've been at that 40 Ford Coupe for a few
I
years.
just took a little break on that. We did a car for my son, 73 Volkswagen Westphalia, one of the old hippie buses.
Yes.
And then we did this one. So
You've got a shop and a little paint booth and everything.
Yeah,
So you do justice to the hobby.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. The wife knows where I am in the evenings, that's for sure. Yeah.
And you do a lot with your son too, I think.
Oh yeah, he's now in Vancouver, so not so much anymore. Yeah, he moved out to Vancouver to his
I've got
dreams.
a couple of sons in Vancouver.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. They all end up out there.
Well, he writes code for video games,
Yeah.
so that's kind of a spot for him. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for showing us your cars
Well,
and telling us about your other cars.
Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
We've got Glenn Cross here. He's got a 62 F100, is it?
Yes, it is.
Ford.
Yeah.
And there wasn't any other badging or any other name. It was just basically an F100.
It was just an F100, yeah, your basic truck.
I love that.
Basic
I mean, that's
farm
a
car.
simple. It looks like you've kept it, Glenn, right?
Yes.
You've kept it like the way it came, except for the wheels. I don't think those wheels were done.
No,
were they?
those are. I changed the wheels out. I also removed the gas tank. It used to be behind the seat.
Okay.
Now it's underneath.
Okay.
You get the smell, so I just didn't want that.
So why for you an F100 truck? What?
Because I have had on August 5th, I'll own this truck for 41 years.
41 years.
41 years ago, I bought it. So
Really?
Yeah, I bought it. It
And
was
it's
my
a
high school
1960
vehicle. It's a 62
So you bought it in what year?
in 79.
79.
On August 5th of 79.
Boy. So this is like,
So it's basically my second vehicle, and drove it for 8 years, and then parked it at the farm and moved up to other stuff. And
So did you drive this in high school or anything like that?
I did, yes. It's still got my original high school parking sticker on it. If you take a look.
Which school was that?
O'Neill High School.
O'Neill.
Yes.
So this was your high school vehicle. That's
It was
pretty
indeed,
cool.
yeah.
Not every guy had a truck that he took to high school.
No, my dad was into trucks, and
Okay.
he was into the old Fords. So
Yeah.
it's natural I would go into them. So yeah, that's how I ended up with the
So
truck.
where did you find this Ford truck? Where did you find it?
I actually do remember the block in the street I bought it on that long ago.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
Here in Regina?
In Regina, yeah.
Okay.
It was advertised in the Leader Post.
And so you said to yourself, I want to get a half ton and...
Well, I had a half ton previous to this, but
you had one,
the
did you?
transmission went out of it. So
Okay.
I didn't want to replace that, so I wanted another truck. And the other one I had was a GM, and my dad was into Fords, knew all about them, so he taught me all about them. And
Yeah.
I was able to do most of the work myself on it.
Oh,
actually.
really? It looks like this is pretty much an original truck, though. I mean,
It's pretty much
You've got
original.
the oil bath. Is that an oil bath filter on there?
No, I took the oil bath off.
Okay.
That's
sure
got the
looks
air
like it,
filter
though,
in it.
doesn't it?
It is.
Is it
It
a
sure looks
two-barrel
like-
or one barrel?
It's a one barrel.
One-barrel carburetor, yeah. Gee.
So the other work I did, I had to do a lot of metal replacement because I parked it at the farm for 8 years. Geez, it was almost 10 years I parked it there.
Oh, did you? Okay.
So I took it off, the frame off. I didn't plan on going this far, but I decided why not. So I got the off frame, took it down, had it sandblasted, and brought
gee.
it home, cut a bunch of steel out, took it back because I found more rust, had it redone, brought it home,
Gee, you're really
And,
going at it then.
Yeah, it was a fun project. So I started calling a few welding shops to see what they would charge to replace, because I had to replace the back bed and a lot of metal underneath. So the prices were crazy. They wanted, it was by the hour, and I can't remember what the price was, but it was so expensive.
Okay.
So I decided to go to SIAS for 2 years of night class, learn to weld.
You did?
I did, and then I bought a welder, and it took me a couple of years to replace all the metal on it.
You were a patient guy. You weren't rushing to sort of finish this project off then, were
This
you?
was it took me about 17 or 18 years to go from start to finish.
Wow. So what color? We've got a lot of red cars today. What's your color here?
It was originally Ford red. They came out with one flat red back then, and
Okay.
I decided to go with a metallic red.
Okay.
And in the sun, it looks really sharp. You really see the metallic. It really comes out.
Jeez. So with the engine bay here, I mean, you've cleaned this all up, and the interesting thing about these half tons, they did not have chrome bumpers and a lot of chrome on there.
Some of the models did. The custom cabs did, but this wasn't a custom. This was just your regular farm
This is
truck.
a working man's truck.
This is a working man's truck.
Farm truck. You bought this, and you weren't
Yeah.
worried about chrome and all that kind of stuff. I like that though.
So on this truck, there isn't a single screw or bolt that hasn't been refinished or replaced. It's all brand new wire, and everything's new on it. It's just,
And it boldly pronounces 135 horsepower, right?
it does indeed, yes. I think I had the engine rebuilt from a local company here, and I think I'm about 142 horsepower now. So,
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. You've detailed it all out. I just like the white bumper and not the chrome, and good old Ford.
Yeah.
Now I noticed, just look at that. Pop the hood down. Let's just get a good look at the whole way the truck.
This truck was only produced for 2 years.
This is a short box version.
Okay,
And
yeah.
if you look at it, it's
How
the
many
box
feet
and
long is that box? Is that
It's 6 feet.
6 feet? Okay.
But if you look, the box is part of the cab. That's what's rare about this. That's what makes it rare.
The box is, like it comes into the cab. You're
It's
saying.
all one piece. It's all molded as one.
Oh, one piece.
So they made this from 1961 to 1963.
Okay.
And the reason it stopped, from my understanding, it was designed as a farm truck. They would put weight in the back, it would flex the body, and the doors would jam open or closed.
Oh, right.
So that's why then they went back in the middle of 63, they went back to the conventional cab and box separately.
Jeez. So what have you got on it for wheels there? What did you use those white wheels?
They're just basically like a trailer wheel. I ordered them out of California. I couldn't find any around here, so they
Okay.
the wheels came out of California.
They look very much like a boat wheel I have on my boat.
Right,
trailer.
yeah.
I like
Yeah.
them though. They look really good. They match the bumper and it's clean. And then the center spool, or what
The
is
cap.
Huh?
The cap comes with it.
Does it?
And the reason I went with these wheels,
The cap comes with the wheels?
yeah, it comes
and the
as,
bolts
it comes
too?
as it came as a set.
Wow.
And the reason I went with these wheels is this is a style of wheel I put on it when I was in my teens.
Oh, okay.
So I still had the original wheels for it, but I wanted to go back to the way it was when I drove it when I was in my teens.
Jeez. Let's have a look inside here, what
Sure.
you've done with the interior. Yeah, it's nice and clean, beautiful. Now you've got the rubber. Is that rubber, the matting on the floor?
That's actually built in now. Yeah, that's. I ordered that out of the U.S. as well.
That's not part of what it really originally
No,
was, though.
no.
So
But that's what they do now.
Yeah, you've upgraded a little bit there.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice. And so it's a 3-speed, 4-speed?
It's a 3-speed standard.
3-speed standard.
Yep.
Anything else changing there? The upholstery's pretty.
The seat covers are a little bit different.
Okay.
I ordered those out of the States, and I had all the foam redone on those, of course.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's basically
It's
all
got a
original.
steel dash too. A steel. Yeah.
It's got steel dash. I did change the light switch on it, and the ignition.
Very nice truck to drive around. Hey, now it's Grandparents' Day. I'm here with Harvey Martins. He's got a 1957
57.
BMW Isetta.
Right.
Some people get them mixed up with Messerschmitts a little bit.
Right.
So what's the difference between a Messerschmitt and an Izetta?
Mr. Smith is a three-wheeler,
Okay.
and they done away with them because they had trouble with them.
Oh, did they?
And they
okay.
bought this one in, widened out the front end, and put two wheels at the back.
Who built the Messerschmitt?
B&W.
Oh, they built them both.
Yes.
Oh, those, so they're responsible for
Yeah.
both. Okay. So tell me, you are the original owner of this car.
Yes, I am. I bought it new in 1957.
Well, here you are in Canada, I'm presuming, and you buy a BMW. There were not very many BMWs in Canada to start with, were
The,
there?
the Shriners had a whole bunch of them.
Oh,
Way
okay.
back in 57, 56.
Okay.
We had a whole bunch of
and you were involved with the show?
I was working with the Shriners, fixing their stuff up.
Oh, you're a bit of you're a mechanic.
I'm a mechanic, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they spotted this Izetta, and they used to do those tours
The
and
figure
things,
eights and
little
everything.
cars and all
but
that.
they done away with them because they had trouble on a small town doing the figure eight. This does not turn that sharp.
Oh.
So they had trouble. So they got rid of all their cars and went to their mini
little
T-birds
T-birds,
and their
yes.
little bikes.
I remember that.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit of some of the specs of the Izetta. What has it got in it for an engine and transmission and anything you know about it? What has it got?
It's got a 13 horse motorcycle, BMW motorcycle engine.
13 horse, okay.
Yes. And a 4-speed tranny.
And a 4-speed tranny. What are the wheels? So those are 12?
They're 10-inch.
10-inch
Yeah.
wheels. Okay.
They're
And
10.
it is an official two-seater then, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
So when the Shriners bought their car, you were not part of the Shrine. You were doing repair for them. You were their
Well,
mechanic.
Yeah. I guess I could call myself being with the Shrine.
Kind of an honorary Shriner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what made you think you wanted to get an Izetta?
I was with them with their other cars, and I kind of liked them. You know? So I actually ordered mine a convertible.
I can see that. I know a lot of times people say, Bob, you shouldn't ask what it cost, but what did a car like that cost back
Cost
then?
me $400 back then.
400. And is this the original paint?
No.
Okay.
No. Original paint was
Oh.
orange.
Orange. Oh, it was an orange.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I painted blue, and then I found this color, and I went to this color.
This is really nice. It's kind of a tan over burgundy kind of color.
yeah, it's a
beautiful.
Chrysler color.
So is this officially licensed for?
Yes, it's
You
a
can.
street legal. Yes, it is.
Wow. So it's got signal lights and
It's
brakes.
signal lights, hydraulic brakes. It's all strictly street legal.
Show us how you get into your car. No. So you walk it. Let's see you go in there. Can you jump in there?
I can.
Yeah. Let's see you do it. Oh, look at that. That's not even too bad at all, is it?
Nope.
That's fantastic.
It's pretty easy, pretty simple.
Have you ever had the top down cruising around with that too?
I don't have the top down.
Too often, huh?
Yeah, I lock the top up.
Yeah.
It's quite a process.
To get it up and
Yes.
down, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, we're here with Brian Dreger, and he's got a 34 Plymouth 5-window coupe. A lot of people talk about the Ford 5-window coupes and 3-window coupes. You've got a 5-window Plymouth. Tell us a little bit about your car.
Well, it's like I say, 34. Unfortunately, it's got a small block Chevy in it.
Unfortunately, you're a Mopar guy all the
I'm
way.
Mopar through and through, but
Oh,
I did purchase the car this way, so that's.
good. So where did you find your car?
I got this in Tacoma, Washington.
Oh my God, you went a long ways for that
yeah,
car.
yeah,
You went all the way out to the West Coast there to get a
pretty
car
much,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
So what was the history of the car?
It was originally built in Tennessee,
Oh,
and then it went to California, then it went to Washington, and then it came to Canada.
gee. So it's a 34 Plymouth, and do you know the color? What they call the color?
It's a pearl, yellow pearl.
Yellow pearl.
Yeah,
Okay.
or-
Why for you a Plymouth?
I just love the body style,
Okay.
and I'm a Chrysler nut to start with, so.
Oh, Chrysler. That's why you're disappointed with the Chevy.
Yeah.
Well, you can always swap it out.
Oh yeah, it might eventually be changed.
What
yeah.
would you put in there if you?
I'd probably put a 5.7 in it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. And is the suspension? What's?
It's an independent suspension out of a Corvette.
Okay, out of a
front
Cor-
end and rear end, Corvette rear end.
So
independent.
basically, the body's resting on a different frame then?
No, it's the original frame.
Oh, it's the original frame. Okay,
Yeah.
the suspension's just changed.
Yeah, just
okay.
added the front suspension and the rear suspension.
Jeez. So have you been driving? What kind of amenity? It doesn't have air in it or anything
Yep.
like that? Oh, it does. It has air.
Air, yeah, air
Wow.
heater,
Oh, gee.
power windows. Yeah, it's
Oh,
got
you
pretty
got all
much
the comforts of home there.
pretty much everything you want. Yeah.
Everything except the fireplace, huh?
Yeah.
So introduce us to who's your partner here in here.
Shannon.
Oh, this is your wife, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. How you doing? So what's your favorite thing about this car, Shannon?
Well, it's been temperamental lately, so we're going forward, so it's good. And it's stopping.
Oh, it's stopping. Okay. Hey, we're here with Brian Sempt and Lori Hozempa, and they've got a 1930
41.
41 Chevy. I almost looked at the grill and I was thinking, geez, is that a IH? But no, it's a Chevy
Yeah,
grill.
it's only half the grill too, so that's why it makes it.
Oh, there's a little bit of a wash.
There
There's
we go.
season there. They're all around us.
Yes.
They like coffee.
That's what it is.
So tell us a little bit about your truck.
It's 41. We got it sitting on an S10 frame. And
Oh, do
it's-
you?
Yeah, and I just went with the 4.3 6-cylinder out of the S10.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And yeah, that's pretty much it for
So
that.
how long have you had the truck?
4 years, I think, since we finished this build.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So where did you find your 41 Chevy?
This actually was a parts truck. I have an original 41 Chevy.
Oh,
And this was a parts truck, but it was too good just to scrap, so we built this. It'll out of Lang, Saskatchewan. I got it from a farmer.
I often wonder that because sometimes I look at guys' parts vehicles and you go, geez, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, too good to throw away, so
Too
we
good.
built this.
Yeah, and it's an all steel body, so they're hard to find.
Yeah.
So Lori, what's your favorite thing about the truck?
It's got power.
Oh, it goes, huh?
Yeah, I get a lot of waving, so I like that.
So that's how big a engine did you say that was?
4.3 liter
4.3.
V6.
V6, and that's
Yeah.
out of an
It's
S10?
Yeah, it's original to the 94 S10 that it came out of.
Gee, that's a nice looking engine actually, isn't it? You know? Yeah, you got that. Did you do all that work tucking it in there and everything?
did
Oh
it all.
boy. So you
Keeps
pretty
them
much had
busy.
to cut out all the, you got some headers on there and everything.
Oh, yes,
yeah?
yes, it's all about as meaned up as you can with a little 6, right? You know.
Makes a nice truck. Let's have a look at the back of the Boxer, what you've done here. Boy, these are running boards. Are those original? to
Those
that?
are original to the truck. Yeah.
Really? Boy.
I don't know if you'd call it a step side or not. That's just the way they were in 41.
Yeah. Just had the big fenders and
Yeah,
everything.
big fenders.
So, and you've got
But then the box is off a 46 Fargo, so it's not the original to the 41 Chevy.
Oh, so you've married up a Ford product and
And a Dodge.
And a Dodge.
Yeah,
Wow.
Chevy and Dodge.
Chevy and
Yeah.
Chevy. Oh, Fargo, Dodge Fargo.
Dodge
That's right.
Fargo,
What am
yeah.
I thinking? Yeah,
Yeah.
Dodge Fargo.
Yeah.
So what have you got here for wheels? Those are really cool.
No, just hubcaps. Them are the original rims, and we just put hubcaps on them.
what?
And that was it. Yeah, that's it.
What do you mean? Like, this is like a whole solid.
Solid dish hubcaps. Yeah.
Is that how they work?
No, those were just custom things I picked
Custom.
up.
Oh, you picked up. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really nice. Beautiful. Well, the yellow over black works, and it's. I love your fuel tank there. You got a safety fuel tank. That's really, really a good one. Beautiful little truck. Hey, we have Bryden and Lyle Lakeman, and they've got a Dodge 53. What model is it? Just.
This is a job rated.
Oh, what do you mean by job rated? Tell me about that.
Job rated was more of a heavier truck. You know, it's like going from Ford 100 to 150.
Okay. So there's no model, it's just a Dodge job rated?
Job rated,
Is that what
yes.
they call it? So tell us a bit about your truck. This is your grandson, by the way,
This
yeah?
is my grandson, yes.
Oh, okay. So tell us a little bit about your truck, how it came to be.
How it came to be.
In your hands.
It came from Moose Jaw
Okay.
originally, and we bought it over in Moose Jaw and did a lot of work on it.
Well, so what did it look like when you got it?
Oh, it looked pretty good actually. There was a lot of the work as far as the body was done.
Okay.
We did a lot of drivetrain work on it.
Okay. So you've got the original power plant in there?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So Bryden, did you help? This is your grandpa. Did you help him at all a little bit with that?
This is my cleaner. Look at her shine today.
That's fantastic. So are you old enough to drive it yet? Not quite, huh? So what do
Not
you
quite.
think? Would you like to drive it?
Yeah.
Exactly. So did you paint the car, Lyle?
No, the paint was done when we bought it.
Okay.
But the guy was not really mechanical.
Okay.
So, when we
you
got
took
it,
over
it was
where he
painted.
left off.
Yeah, where
huh?
he left off, we started.
Oh yeah, they crank the. Oh, you got it nice looking in there. Yeah.
Oh,
the
it's-
original engine. Yeah.
The original engine, transmission. The drivetrain is all original.
Is it a 1-barrel carb or 2-barrel carb?
It's a single barrel carburetor.
Yeah, single barrel carburetor. So what have we got size engine-wise in there? Do you know?
This was what they called an 85.
85. What that? 85 cubic inch? Or?
That would be horsepower on the flywheel.
A horsepower in the flywheel. Okay.
Or on the wheel, pardon me, not on the flywheel.
Oh, on the wheel. So
On
like
the wheel.
like a dyno tested thing
Yeah.
almost. Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
one is actually an 8-foot box.
Yeah.
The floor
you-
is still wet
Oh, okay.
from
Yeah.
washing it this morning.
Oh, yeah. Gee, it's turned out well, though. I mean, do you know the history what this Dodge was doing for a living when it was working as a truck?
Originally, it was a farm truck.
It was a farm truck out
Yes.
somewhere. Huh? So it probably had a fair bit of dings and bangs from the farming situation. So the guy did a lot of work.
Yes, the guy that did the body work did a really nice job on the body work.
Love
You
it.
can't, even looking from the inside out, it's clean on the inside of the body too. It's all been really well done.
Nice truck. Jump in, Bryden. Just show us how you look inside the truck there. You don't start it though, Bryden. Very nice.
Gear, so don't start it.
Yeah, very nice. Beautiful truck. Well, it's interesting. These trucks had a life of their own and another time, and now they're a hobby truck kind of thing. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for joining us on Cruising on 7. One of our big supporters and who's helped me out a lot this year has been Jim Leskin, the Secretary-Treasurer of the Saskatchewan Ford Mercury Club. Hey, Jim, give us a few closing thoughts on the season, and thank you for the participation you guys did with us this year. It made this show really happen.
Well, thank you. COVID-19 hit the province in March, so it kiboshed all of our car plans, our car show plans for the 2020 season. We had to modify, and very fortunate that the Access Communications, specifically Bob Friedrich and Patrick here, came on board with us. We did organize a number of cruises through different areas. We did a Canada Day cruise past 14 seniors' homes. We did a bunch of birthday cruises. And today we're doing a National Grandparents' Day cruise. Brightwater Senior Living Facility, they contacted us. In fact, she comes from a family, the social director comes from a family that's been involved with some of the Regina area car clubs. Her father was a member of the Majestics, and she had brothers that were in Majestics. She contacted us to see if we could bring a few cars out for today's celebration. We're hoping to get about 30 cars, and just by the lineup so far, we see a lot of the 60s, 50s, some 40s, 30s, and 20s. So again, one to close out the season, I think just thank you to Bob and Patrick and Cruisin' this year, and hopefully we'll be back to normal in 2021. Thank you.
Thanks, Jimmy. Take care.